Hey, this is Sarah Marks, one of the librarians here at UMass Lowell. For this video, I'm going to show you how to set up sharing either on the web version of EndNote or the software version of EndNote. So here I am, I'm in my EndNote web version, and you can see some of my folders have these two people next to them. That's the sharing features that I can set in different collections. So you can see here that this is one that's already set up, and I can here add different sharing people to share with, different email addresses. The nice thing about the EndNote sharing is that not only do you have the option to limit certain people to just reading your list, but you can identify those who can actually contribute to the list as well. So you're not just sharing your list with the group, but you can collaborate on the group as well. And when you click edit, this is an opportunity to change someone's email address if they have changed something, or you can delete them. And you can delete all once you're done. When you're ready to stop sharing this group, it has a link that shows you how to do it. So how do you set up sharing with a new folder? You go to Manage My Groups, and you'll see here that's from under Organize, Manage My Groups. The ones that have sharing already enabled have the two little figures there, and then sharing is clicked in the box. To start sharing, you can click the box that you want to share and click Manage Sharing, and then you can start sharing this group. You can enter the email addresses, or if you have a long list already in a file, you can do that as long as you separate the email addresses by comma. And then you can set for the group what their permissions are, read only or read write, and then apply. I'm not going to add anybody, but once I'm here, I can always go back to Manage My Groups and see what's available. Others groups will show you what's shared with you or what's shared with everybody. You can set it up to share with everybody, but these are groups that have been shared with me, and I can see who they are, who the owner is, how many references, what groups are shared with me. I can include them in my site while I write, and then my access. And when I'm in my references, the content will show up. Here are those that I have shared, and then the two that are shared with me. Now, on the software, it's a little different. You can see here, there's my examples, and I really can't do anything by clicking on it. What I have to do is go to my toolbar. I have to go to my toolbar, and I have to go to my, in the case of a Mac specifically, my File menu, and look for the link that says Share. Now, if I'm already on a sharing file, it's still going to try and authorize, and this is where I can add people from it. If it's a list that I've never shared before, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to allow me to share, again, adding people from this page. It's a lot easier to manage sharing from the web version than it is the software. And yet another reason why we suggest you use both, because this way you have the option to have more control. And you can see on the software version, I'm not seeing the lists that are shared with me. That's limited to the web version, but I can see the groups I've shared. So think of the web version as your way to engage and interact with each other, and the software as the way for you to manage the actual citations. Cite while you write really works much better from the software version as well. But that's how you can share libraries in your EndNote account.